Welcome back to our channel, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't had that female AW from CTF that likes to hold inmates' hands and let them put their hands around her waist, make sure she smashes the subscribe button. Damn, Hector, why you gotta be hating? I just think that's a little over familiar. Now, if you haven't signed up for that Patreon, head over there. I'm gonna put a link to all the merch. Check this out. Hector Bravo charter flights, one-way flights to Brazil. And there's a Chanate Time shirt. Make sure you hit that link in the description below. This motherfucking episode right here, I don't know how my audio is, man. Seems to me that somebody, CDCR type, has fucked with my audio on my computer, up in my office. So I'm in the backyard of the canton, man. Don't trip. I gotta figure that shit out. I think it's kind of suspicious. What do you guys think? Hit the like button if you think they're trying to silence your boy. So anyways, my wife was cleaning out the filing cabinet, right? And a bunch of these, hey, this is better right here anyways. I don't know if it's gonna come out backwards or not. 2007 time book, right? People ask, Hector, what about the union? What about the union? Can the union save you guys? Well, check this out, man. The union is in bed with the governor, all right? And rightfully so, meaning, hey, governor, give us a 3% raise every year, which is pennies, and we'll do whatever you want, man. You want us to hold hands with the inmates? We got you, G. At the institutional level, the union reps, they're at the bottom of the totem pole, man. They're usually people that have been through the meat grinder and kind of just want super seniority. Saturday, Sundays, and holidays off when it comes to bidding. That's one of the perks. So every year as a union member, you get a time book, right? And I found all of them, 2007 all the way to 2023. And then you usually write in where you worked at. Not that you guys doubted that I was in the trenches at Centinela State Prison, but let's take a trip down memory lane. A lot of people ask me, hey, what was your first day on the job like? Well, the first day was very uneventful. As you can see, it looked like I've been March 22nd, 2007, second watch, LVN, Delta escort, the Plata officer, the medical escort. Basically, you're the officer in there, and I had another female partner. She was older. I was friends with her son, and she took me under her wing. She's like, mijo, go ahead and sit down. I got this. And your boy was with a short haircut, straight out of the military. Didn't know what the hell to do, man. Green jumpsuit, wanted to lock doors for no reason. And I think I had mentioned before that an inmate during chow came by. He's like, ACO, can I weigh myself on that scale right there? And I was like, no, man. I was brand new, didn't have communication skills, didn't have experience. I kind of figured he'd probably okie dokie me. What if he comes in here and beats me up, clubs me over the head? Again, knowing what I know now, I would tell the guy, of course, hey man, real quick, in and out, right? Is it one of those things where they teach you at the academy, if you do one thing for one inmate, you have to do it for every inmate? It depends, man. It depends on your demeanor, your experience, your baseline already. Like if somebody wants to get away, hey, go ahead real quick, man. Somebody, hey, CO, can I? Hey, dude, I just let that one guy, man, hit me up tomorrow, right? That easy. I didn't have those type of communication skills, right? Plus CDCR is fucking wild with it now. Told you guys, I was in Charlie Gym for like the first year. And in hindsight, I must have pissed somebody off right off the bat because no, that's not a desirable spot, man. You're in a gym, a dorm setting with 100 guys. You got the showers running right there. It's steamy, smells like nutsack, and hot. My neighbors are gonna think I'm crazy. But you guys can see, then I had jury duty April 18th through, I like, this is way better coming out here. Thank you, CDCR. You guys can see, I don't know if that's backwards. But you put your jury duty, you put your RDOs, Charlie Gym, floor 1, Charlie Gym, gun, Charlie Gym, floor 2. I had a relief spot. This is June, right? I'm not going to go through every month, but it's just, look at my RDOs, Wednesday, Thursdays. Your boy had Wednesday, Thursdays off for 95% of my career for 16 years. Think about that. Yeah, I did promote. And each time you promote, you start at the bottom all over again. But either way, man, if you're a hot female in the department, your shit's gonna say Saturday, Sundays, and holidays off. Facts, whole truth, and staff entrance. You don't even need a calendar. Speaking of calendar, uh, look at that. I got in the back notes right there. It says order my girlfriend 11 roses. She's my wife now. Go to Joe's supplement shop, buy books, buy Purell hand sanitizer, groceries. Now I'm just looking at the back. Look at this, man. Cell or locker 142L, Thornton. Search cell, possible tattoo gun. That's an old school type crime fighting, man. They don't do that anymore. They don't do that anymore. Go to the bank, call about my ticket. I guess I got a ticket. Pay cell phone. It's kind of cool. Jumpsuit, sew bottom of the legs. You can blouse them. I never bloused them, but like you could put the elastic on the bottom. Towards the end, I didn't give a fuck. Different partners' phone numbers. Let's see. Then, oh my goodness, man. Towards the end, December, somehow I ended up in. Well, you're gonna see I worked with these fucking level 4 killers when they flipped that fucking yard to level 4. Then I worked Delta Dining, Bravo Dining, Alpha Dining, Charlie 4 Floor 1, Charlie 4 Floor 1. That's level 4 GP. Went on a transportation run on November 26, 2007. Fucking neighbor just shut the window, probably pissing him off, but it's all right. The hell you looking at? Jeez, not that. I got a best friend over here, and I don't know about over there. Don't trip, best friend. I wasn't talking about your side. He always be taking my lemons off the tree because he be eating the churritos and the tostilocos, man. He never shares, but he does love eating my lemons. I would like some sometimes, you know, churritos. Bravo observation, that was a level 3 GP. You got to remember this whole prison, Centinela State Prison, was level 3 GP, with the exception of Charlie Yard when they flipped it to level 4. We did not get SNYs. Oh, I put baby's B-Day on my wife's birthday. Look at that. With a little, their heart? Nah. It looks like on November 22nd, I worked on second watch, Charlie 4, floor 1, level 4 GPs, and then on third watch, fuck, that was Thanksgiving. Might have got held over for sure. I worked C6. C6 was a standalone ASU, SNE number 1. Telling you, man. What else? Had a death in the family in October 15th. I think my grandpa passed away. Actually, look at that death. So the whole purpose of this video was to take it back. Oh, mutual combat. Charlie Jim, floor 2, mutual combat OC. That must have been my first incident ever where I used pepper spray. I got a good friend. He works in headquarters now. And he's like, bro, he was my gunner. He's like, you remember when you fucking sprayed? And you got all happy? Yeah. So anyways, man, purpose of this and taking it back is to just tap in real quick. I tap in daily, but also check out the shirts, man. Look at that. Can't beat that. Hit that link in the description below. Get that 15% discount code when you become a patron. Document everything, right? No matter where you work at, document everything. More so now, man. Toxic leaders. It's gonna be your only saving grace. I can't tell you how many times I went under investigation or people went under investigation. They're like, hey, so-and-so, you're under investigation because you were a witness to an excessive use of force on December 9, 2007. Hold on, man. Pull out my calendar book. Keep it right here in my breast pocket. Nah, I was off. RDO. So the reason for that is when an inmate files a complaint, they usually just list every single officer that they know works the yard. Everybody gets thrown into that investigation, which sucks because that prevents you from transferring, promoting. I don't miss it, not one bit, right? I don't miss it. The only investigations I'm gonna be doing now is see who was fucking with my Wi-Fi, you sons of bitches. I see you, right? Good thing I worked for CDCR where the computer systems were always going down. Your boy has a plan B, C, D, E, F. I'll fucking stand on top of a tower with a fucking bullhorn to let you guys know how corrupt CDCR is, if it boils down to it. Anyways, there's something else I was gonna say before I started tooting my own horn. Yeah, back in 2007, we did not have the computer systems. We didn't have SOMs, right? You wanted to move an inmate from point A to point B. You wanted to move him to a different cell. You did a CDCR 154, a little sheet of paper like that. You put the inmate's cell number. You have the sergeant sign it. The receiving sergeant sign it. You take it to central control. Central control processes it. You take a copy to the receiving yard, the sending yard, the whole fucking process. Now, boom, tip of the fucking fingers. Call in your counts, right? Now you can just put in your counts. I got, well, it's empty now. Before it used to be like 100, 100, 200. 100 inmates on the upper tier, 100 inmates on the lower tier, total count 200 for the housing unit. Now it's probably like fucking 50, 50, 100. But everything's on the fucking computers now. Before there was a count phone. You're up in the control booth, there's two phones. One, you can call the high-nose on, chop it up, spit game. The other one is a count phone. It only rings during count. And when you pick that up, you hear everybody else. Seeing that I was at Centinela State Prison, there's a lot of paisas near the border, Calexico. Somebody would give the wrong count. It would be like 150, 150, bad count. And you hear, burro, bad count. So you got to hang up, recount your building, upper tier, make sure no inmates are missing. With that, the message for today is, hey, improvise, overcome, and adapt. Keep pushing forward.